Hello teacher and dear classmates. This video is the activity about indirect speech. Big Buck Bunny. The video had shown us how was living Big Buck Bunny in that moment, inside a whole cave-in shape at the bottom of a big tree in the forest. What he had done after awaking each morning and how he was felt when he had smelled flowers and watched the butterfly over him. I would like to report you that he had done. He was looking at the butterfly flying over his head when an apple fell down and killed her. Then he got the apple and beat it. Beat it. He had eaten the apple. In the spit of death had suddenly shone in front of his eyes. Nature had told him that life was not forever. It had explained him that things could be often likely. Next, Big Bug had tried to wave another butterfly, but he had no idea he was watched for other forest inhabitants, an ape and three rodents. The ape suddenly left the tree where he was, but the rodents went ahead to catch the butterfly. However, Big Buck was in the middle, so they had told him they were there, but they knew that they were so tiny and he could not see them. Then they had thrown him corns for catching his attention. They thought doing this he could see them, but they were wrong. So Chipmunk's leader had decided to make some more radical and evil decision. He should kill the butterfly in front of him, and it had done. They had taken the butterfly dead body and putting the wings aside. They were trying to fly. Of course, the chipmunk was doing that first, fell down from the tree, and she could not do that. Big Buck was afraid of that. Indeed, he had realized chipmunks were evil animals and they were throwing him spores. Then Big Buck suddenly had smiled and decided to defend himself against the plague. Thus, thus he should build a trap system. First, he did an arc and arrows and jumped the rope to be in good physical condition. Next, he did rope stacks and counterweights traps for catching the rodents. He was prepared for war. Next, rodents' attack had begun and they were moving fast through the grass, advancing against Big Buck's home. They were observed by the bunny who began to deploy the traps immediately. The first hit one of the rodents. Next, other traps failed, and the little black rodent was in front of Big Buck, who was pointing him out a catapult. Out a catapult. The black rodent went there and threw himself to the air with it. Meanwhile, the rodent's leader, the flying squirrel, had climbed to a tree, hitting with an acorn the owl was living there. The squirrel was watching Big Box's movements and fell down in free falling to attack the bunny. She never had done that before and didn't realize that Big Buck had put stacks all over the way in the landing spaces. Then she was trying to save herself when she found a saving tree branch that was handled by the bunny, who caught the squirrel by the throat. However, Big Buck didn't kill her, but he used her as a kit and Forest was in peace again and Butterfly could fly freely hereafter. Thanks.